Today, we're jumping into The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Enhanced Edition. Let's get into it. Okay, so before we start the game, let's come over here to the gear icon. We'll come down to properties. As you guys can see, we are running at a no compatibility layer. We have not selected it. Because this game is verified, Valve will select it for you. And in this case, if you look down here, it is Proton Experimental selected by Valve during their testing. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that. I also want to mention that we're not using CryoUtilities in this game. I actually get better performance with just stock settings. That may sound weird to some of you, but as of late, I don't know if it is an update by Valve or it's on the CryoBite 2.0 update, but I've noticed poorer performance in our games using CryoBite. And additionally, moving forward, we are going to move away from using CryoBite in our curations because we don't want to exclude anybody anymore from our settings. And there are a lot of people in the community that don't want to install third-party software or utilities to play their games. And so we're going to go back to the way Pixel Deck started, and that is by using the stock settings of the system. If by chance the game will benefit by changing the UMA to 4 GB or to 256, we will make that decision when it comes. And we will only use CryoBite when it's absolutely necessary and we have no other alternative. Or if we gain, huge amounts of performance from it, we will still test with it to make sure that you guys are always getting the latest and greatest. But just please keep that in mind. We're running at stock settings. We are running at a 1 GB UMA buffer size. We're running at swappiness of 100 and a swap file of 1 GB. Okay, so let's keep that in mind and let's go ahead and get into the game. Okay, so here we are at the launching page for the game. Now this is where you have access to change this to DirectX 12 or 11. In this case, we're gonna stick with 11. There's far better performance than on 12. Matter of fact, I think 12 is somewhat broken. During our testing, we did test 12 again with different protons and it crashed after crash after crash. We did get it to run with Proton Hotfix. However, it did crash, and then finally when we got it to play, the performance was subpar. So we're gonna stick with DirectX 11, which doesn't give us access to FSR2, which doesn't matter because we're not using FSR. And those of you that know us and how we work, you all know that we do not like FSR very much, even 2.0. We only use it when we absolutely have to. So anyway, we're gonna run DirectX 11 and we are gonna go ahead and launch this game. Okay, so here we are at the main menu. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna come down to options. We're gonna come down to video. We're gonna come down to graphics. And over here you can see we are running anti-aliasing FXAA. Sharpening is set to low. Screen space ambient occlusion is HBAO+. Screen space reflections is set to low. Motion blur is set to on. Blur is set to off. Bloom is on. Depth of field is off. Chromatic aberration is on. Vignetting is off. Light shafts are on. Camera lens effects are set to on. NVIDIA Hairworks is off. Number of background characters set to low. Shadow quality, that is also, that's at medium. Terrain quality is set to medium. Water quality is set to high. Foliage visibility range is set to low. Grass density is set to low. Texture quality set to medium. Detail level set to medium. Okay, those are our graphical settings. Now we're gonna come back out and we're gonna go to display. As you can see, we're running a borderless window and we're running 1280 by 800 and the maximum FPS is set to 60. Hardware cursor down here is set to off. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna hit continue here. Now I do have this camera set really close. I want you guys to be able to see the graphical fidelity. I see a lot of people that show, the whole Steam Deck, and we can do that. but you're not going to get super close to the screen to see really what it looks like. And so we're just going to roll this way. Okay, so here we are in game. As you can see, we have our performance overlay across the top there. We are running at 40 FPS, and two of the biggest hits to performance in the game are Crookback Bog and Novigrad. And so we are starting out here in Novigrad, and we're just going to kind of walk around the city a little bit. Then we'll shoot over to Crookback Bog and play a little bit there, and we may do a couple things in between. So if you want to look at the level of detail we're running with these graphics, it's absolutely gorgeous. Now you will encounter a couple hiccups here and there, but they're not large, and it'll bounce back to 40. I know I think it's Oxenford, or let's see what the map says here. Over here, let's see here, down here. Yeah, Oxenford. There is a place here in town, it's over here in the corner, and it drops down to like 35 or 38, and it's just like in a little 10-foot section. And then every place else in town, it's like 40. And it's just really strange, but it's one of those things I thought I would mention. So in case you encounter it, and you're like, wait a minute. Yeah, we're transparent with all of our settings. And so let's do a little run around here. If you guys have any questions, you can throw them down in the comment section, and we'll do our best to answer all of them as best as we can. This game just looks so good. I can't get over how good this enhanced edition looks. When the game first released, the enhanced edition, it was met with some problems. And through some updates, it's been remedied. And now we're almost back to where the performance that we were with the original release. And this is just awesome to have all of these enhancements and additional content and be able to play it this good. So we're super thankful for that. Looks like it might rain. As you can see, it's holding really, really well. I just need to find, let's see here, let's go to the map. Let's find a signpost that we can actually just go from right here. I will, okay.
Something in the wind. Looking to make some coin too, eh?
I wonder if we can stop here and see if there you go. This will give you guys an idea of what a small cutscene looks like. Look how good that looks.
Of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? Just something to think about, folks.
Preacher's face in the mouth. Put all her at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Okay, let's go find our signpost. This town is so detailed and beautiful, and it's really fun to play around with. Here we go. Let's see here, let's go to Crookback Bog over here. Here we go. Okay, as you can see now that we're loaded in, we are sitting at 40 FPS. It looks really, really good. The fog, the lighting, it all adds so much to this world. The music in this game is some of the best I've ever heard in any game. It's so, so good.
Must be coming in for more. Whoa! A fighter! Got 2 swords! What's a stranger doing?
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just got one question for you.
Don't be asking no questions. You're a stranger. Not allowed to talk to strangers.
Can we eat now? Soup with scratchings.
You here? Says he's afraid of you. Stop scaring my kids.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Does your gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never. When we're bad, she cries. She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out. And eats snails. Yuck.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Let's play. You hide. But if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy. Means he's never hid from the black ones. No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Okay. Can't remember how I get up there. Let's see here.
There you are.
Okay, there's one. I could have swore.
See you. Come out.
Yeah, there he is. Okay. Come on. I can't remember where the other ones are. It's been a while since I played this portion of the game. That's definitely not them. There we go.
There you are.
How'd you find me?
I can't remember if they were all like really close here. Let's see here. No, they weren't really far. Okay.
No one left hiding.
You're a wizard,
There we
right?
go.
Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise. Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we? Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow, but Gran yelled at me, said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, some starved, others were killed, like mine. One day, he went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells, then laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods.
But the writing in this game is so good.
The soldiers
I
laugh.
remember when this game first came out, I couldn't put it down. I was so intrigued and engrossed in the story. And it has some of the best side quests of any game ever made.
I love my mom.
It's all right. That's enough. I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right?
We're gonna wrap it up after this.
He's real.
I'm not gonna go find
He's
Johnny
not
and
made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
well, we could actually just get to Johnny.
Right.
We can get into some combat in the bog.
When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said
We'll do that
he
and
saw
wrap
a
it
girl
up.
with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Okay. We have our heading now.
If Johnny's real, he must be a prince.
Okay.
Small footprint. Johnny's been through here. What? Lost your nerve?
Okay, let's find this footprints again here. I think I can actually. Let's make sure it stays light here. That way you guys can see everything good. Okay. Here we go.
Tracks lead to a burrow.
Look how good this looks. The shadows, the lighting, the fog. Looks absolutely amazing.
Johnny? Don't be afraid. Newton? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not? You know the kids from the clearing well? Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone. This where you live? Cozy Burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors? What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Awesome. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope this gave you guys a good window into the performance of these settings that we've curated for the community. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of future content, hit that bell icon so that you guys get notified when we drop new videos. Down in the description below, there is a link for our Patreon. If you want to help us and contribute to what we do, you know, buying games and whatnot gets expensive, or you guys want to buy us a cup of coffee, or if you guys want to contribute at all to what we do for the community and become part of the Pixel Deck family, become a patron. And also there's a link down below as well for our Facebook page, where you can find a full curated alphabetical list of all the games that we have curated. Keep in mind that we only curate games for SteamOS at this point in time, and that'll about do it. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.